Your screen lights up. Apps open. Music plays. So it feels like the computer is just working. But here's what most people get wrong. The computer is not calm. It is under pressure. Constant pressure. Picture this. You are standing in a crowded railway station during peak hours. Trains arriving, trains leaving, thousands of people moving at once. Now imagine there is no control room, no signals, no announcements. Chaos. That control room is what we are really talking about today. Most people think the operating system is just the thing that starts the computer. That idea sounds harmless, but it hides the real story. Here's the part most people miss. A computer is not powerful by default. It is limited. Limited time, limited memory, limited attention. And yet, everything feels smooth. That smoothness is not automatic. It is managed. Keep that railway station image in mind. Every application you open is like a train asking permission to enter the station. It doesn't decide on its own, it requests. Can I come in now? Can I stay for a while? Can I use this track? The operating system listens, then it decides. Some trains move immediately, some are delayed, some are stopped before entering. You don't see this, but it is happening every second. This is where it clicks. Applications are not in charge. They never directly control the hardware. They never grab memory on their own. They never take over the processor freely. They ask. The operating system answers. Let's slow this down. Imagine your mind during a busy day. You can only focus on one thought at a time, yet it feels like you are thinking about many things. What's actually happening? You are switching focus very fast. That is exactly what the operating system does with the processor. The processor can only do one thing at a time, just one. But the operating system switches tasks so quickly that everything feels simultaneous. Music keeps playing, downloads continue, your screen responds. That feeling of multitasking is an illusion, a very well-managed illusion. Here's something else people underestimate. Hardware is dangerous. Not emotionally, technically. If every program could touch memory freely, one small mistake could crash everything. So the operating system acts like a strict gatekeeper. You want memory? You get a controlled portion. You want to use the processor? You get a time slice. You want to access a device? You go through rules. This is not inefficiency. This is protection. Think again about the railway station. Signals are not slowing trains down. They are preventing collisions. In the same way, operating system rules are not obstacles. They are safety measures. Now visualize this. You open a browser tab, then another, then another. Everything works until it doesn't. The system slows. Fans get louder. Apps stop responding. What changed? The operating system is now overloaded. Too many trains, too few tracks. It starts making decisions. Who waits? Who continues? Who gets paused? Understanding this changes everything. Crashes stop feeling random. Freezes stop feeling mysterious. Here's why this matters for exams and interviews. Anyone can memorize a definition, but interviewers listen for understanding. When you understand what the operating system really does, you stop saying lines like, "It manages hardware and software." Instead, you explain behavior. Why systems slow down. Why memory fills up. Why multitasking has limits. That confidence is obvious. It also matters in the real world. As software grows, resources are shared. Multiple programs, multiple users, multiple demands. The operating system is always negotiating behind the scenes. Fairness, safety, order. Invisible, constant. Pause for a moment. Look at any device around you. Laptop, phone, tablet. Nothing you do reaches hardware directly. Every action is filtered, scheduled, controlled. That is the operating system doing its real job. Not starting the computer, running it. Here's another subtle but important idea. Speed is not just about fast hardware. Speed is about good decisions. Who runs now? Who waits? Who gets priority? The operating system makes those decisions thousands of times every second, quietly, reliably. Let's bring the railway station back one last time. When everything runs smoothly, you don't notice the control room. When something goes wrong, you suddenly realize how important it is. The operating system works the same way. You only notice it when it struggles. Now let's lock this in. Listen carefully. The operating system is a manager, not just startup software. Applications request access. They do not command hardware. The processor handles one task at a time through rapid switching. Memory and devices are shared and protected through rules. System stability exists because decisions are constantly enforced. Pause. If this feels clear, you now understand more than most people who use computers every day. Let the idea settle. Understanding starts here.